I have a question here. Janey, what is the number one thing that immigrants or newcomers need to succeed? Big question, but I'm so happy for us to tackle it in this video. Sit tight. If you're new, hi, my name is Janey, aka Janey of Canada, and on this channel we'll talk about everything life as an immigrant. So buckle up. This question is actually very simple if you ask me, and how and why we'll talk about in this video. But if you wait to the end, I have a big reveal. Well, first of all, who am I and why am I talking about, what authority do I have to even talk about like what the number one thing is? If you don't know, I've talked about it in multiple videos, but if you need, no worries. I moved to Canada in 2015 as an international student, and I have DIY'd my way from being a student, a worker. I'm a permanent resident now, and very soon I will be showing you how I'm about to apply for my citizenship. Anyhow, so the number one thing, and I'm going to answer this really simple, is, to be honest, networking. Yeah, so you can stop now and leave the video. I'm kidding, please stay. And all the introverts are like, left the chat. Networking, yes, listen. So I have worked in 7 organizations in this 6 years, and none of all these jobs have I ever really truly gotten from applying to a website. I was able to get these opportunities. I've spoken on multiple stages. I've been able to coach a lot of people on their careers. I've gotten so much opportunity and success that I know can only have come through, one, God obviously, but also through my network. I even at one time have gotten requests to start like mentorship and coaching groups, and that is kind of like a hint as to the big reveal later in this video. I have spoken on multiple stages and had so many opportunities when it comes to career success, and that is why I can tell you that the number one thing that I have seen that has helped me and other people who I have seen succeed is networking. And don't leave yet. I will explain how you can do it. Why is it important, but also how you can actually network. It's simpler than it actually sounds. All those 7 jobs that I just mentioned that I have gotten, none of them, I'm talking none of them, have I actually gotten from applying online. And I actually have a video that I shot with a friend about my entire process for that. If you're interested, please check it out on her channel. However, bringing it back, why is networking important? First of all, what is networking? It sounds very foreign. So sometimes if you're not used to the term, but think about it this way. There is an African proverb that says, you stand on the shoulders of people who have gone before you. One, there's other quotes that you've probably seen around that has said that you are the sum total or the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. There's other things like a problem shared is a problem half solved. You've heard all those things, and all that really means is having a community that you can rely on, that can support you with career, personal, finance, spiritual, whatever you need to succeed. A lot of times you don't know what you don't know, so relying on people who have walked that path or who have experience in it is what really networking is about. When you're coming as an immigrant, you usually know nobody, or you know 1 or 2 people in your family or your past life that have come here, and you usually lean on them for advice and support. But I always tell people to dare outside of the comfort table. You've already done the hard job. Listen, I think the hardest thing is actually packing your life in 2 suitcases and moving to a whole new country. Even the thought and the prospect or the planning of it is already very hard. So that's the hard part. Now you just have to continue on that discomfort and get to know people outside of your community. I'm Nigerian, and I always tell people, if you just come and you only want to hang out with Nigerians, you may not get the best of the best, because then you don't know what Italians are doing, Indians are doing, and getting those successes from how people are navigating this new world will actually help you. Also, there is also data, I don't know how true, but there's data that 80 to 85% of jobs in Canada are filled through referrals. So referrals pretty much means I have a job, there's an opening on the team, we don't even post the role. Yes, it happens in Canada. We don't even bother posting the role. We just say, hey team, I'm looking for a software engineer. Do you know anyone? And people start to ask in their network. So if you're not deeply networked with people in your industry, then you're missing out of career opportunities that is for you. So that is the why. I hope you're sold on it. If not, rewind. And now the how. it's actually way simpler than we make it seem. Like, I feel like when people hear the word networking, if you're shy, if you're an introvert, you actually be like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, I don't want to talk to people. It's not as hard. Sometimes it doesn't always mean networking events. You don't have to always go to events to meet people. I usually just think about the entire networking as these three things. Simpler terms: you meet people, you offer something of value, and you maintain the relationship. It doesn't matter how you do it or where you do it. Some people do it by volunteering at organizations. Some people like churches, some immigrant organizations. You can even do it by playing certain sports. You can use apps like Meetup and things like that to meet people. You can find engineers of Canada, Black engineers of Canada, things like that. Communities that where you have shared interest. Some people would also double down on that and go through coffee chats and just look for people in your industry on LinkedIn and hammer and try to meet people. Sometimes that's tougher because the person doesn't know you, and it's actually like, why should I take my time out of you? And I've talked about all of this in various videos that I have shot. But sometimes some people, and this is why I would also advise a lot of people to go to school if you can, because when you go to school, that is a networking ground. You and 30, 50, 60 people, whatever your class size is already a network that you can continue to foster that will always have you top of mind for opportunities if you keep up that relationship. But the key here is offering value to whoever you meet. A lot of times when we come, we always think about what we don't have, who can help us. But a lot of times I'm like, look in your hands, what do you have? You will be surprised as what you have. You can reach out to an organization who is just starting up and volunteer your support. Tell them what you're good at, or say you can help with admin tasks, you can help with social media, you can help be a personal assistant to somebody who is big in industry that has a network you want to tap into to support them, right? I hope this has been able to help you when it comes to the number one thing I've seen people do about. But hey, I don't want to take too long in this video. I actually want to tell you what we've been up to. So for the last little bit, after spending years and years in the career space, I'm always very, I'll say, enthused by the career space and helping immigrant careers. I have seen that a lot of immigrants come and they're underemployed. What does that mean? It pretty much means you come in, you just take an immigrant job. Somebody tells you this is the only way you can use to succeed, and you just stay either in a factory, a grocery store, a retail job, insurance work. None of that is bad enough of itself, but a lot of times these people, you who have that skill set, you have bigger skill sets. You were trained for something else, but you've come and settled for more, and it pains my heart. So after coaching a lot of people over the years and seeing that, recruiting a ton of people who have lost a lot of confidence, I decided to do something about it. So we have just now launched an organization called Immigrant. That's the big reveal. And it was really excited, where we're going to be educated immigrants and about how to redefine and accelerate success when it comes to your career. How are we doing it? We're creating a network. Hey, networking, where you can come and learn from other immigrants, build community, learn career readiness skills. Because the truth is, people do not lack skills when it comes to the job a lot of times. Sometimes it's just how you communicate it based on your cultural background. And so we who have been in Canada, we're looking to show you the ropes. So we're going to now teach you career readiness skills, and our dream too is to be able to now place you at organizations, our partner organizations who are looking to hire you, especially when you're an underrepresented immigrant. I like to say, because I'm in the immigration space, I'll say NOCs, which is not codes like National Occupation Code. It just means newcomers of color. There is a difference when you're a newcomer of color when it comes to navigating Canadian corporate spaces. I have that experience. The other facilitators and other moderators in this platform have that experience, and they're looking to support you and help you grow your community. So all you need to do really is just go to immigrant.com and then just click request to join. The network is free of charge. You have to pay nothing to be part of a network of immigrants in Canada. If you want additional learning, if you want the career readiness skills support, that stuff you have to pay for, because what gets paid for, what gets measured, gets done or maintained. And we want to help you succeed in your career. So we're looking forward to joining you in the network. All you have to do is go to immigrant.com and join amazing talent. You can find people based on your profession. You can find people based on how close they are to you if you're already in Canada, and you can start making those connections today. And the good thing is, now you have an aim. Usually when you reach out to people, you just want to say, hey, my name is this. I see that we have XYZ thing in common. But now you know that if you're coming to immigration, you all are immigrants who are passionate about career, and people who are on the network are willing and ready to support you. We already have hundreds of members, and I want you to join in today. That's the big reveal. That's what we've been working on, and that's what we're going to continue to work on. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to bring this to you, my YouTube family, to share with you what's been going on. And this year we're going to launch the courses, and we can't wait to see you inside the network. I hope this has been helpful. I want to actually hear any questions you have about networking. Put them in the comments. I'd love to answer your questions. But if not, if you don't have any questions, I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you inside the network. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.